All right, y'all. I am like almost a little kid at Christmas, excited to bring you guys this episode because I truly believe that blending great website copy with great SEO is where the website traffic and the lead generation magic happens. Because I have seen both ends of the spectrum where somebody only cares about SEO, and on the opposite side, somebody only cares about copy. And really, it's possible to have both. So, in today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to blend great website copy with great SEO in 5 pretty darn easy steps. All right, y'all. So be ready to take notes. And honestly, this might be the kind of episode that you want to pause and work through some of your copy or listen to lots of times. And definitely you're going to want to send this episode to your business besties. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing with me, Faith Hannon. Do you want to grow your business with organic marketing and finally feel like you can understand SEO? Are you scouring the internet for how to get more website traffic, SEO for dummies, and how to market on Pinterest? Have you tried to grow your business with SEO and blogging only to get frustrated and quit because it's overwhelming and too time consuming? Been there. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, Jesus lover, copywriter, blogger, wife, wrangler of tiny humans, and barrel racer. And let me tell you, I didn't have time to waste sorting through SEO and keyword strategies that either didn't work or were so over my head I couldn't understand them. I honestly thought that SEO and blogging only worked for people with a PhD in tech jargon and a whole team of employees, until I learned these secrets. Good SEO strategies don't have to be complicated, and creating and marketing great content doesn't have to take more than a couple hours a week total. So pop in those earbuds, slam some coffee, and let's grow your business with simple organic marketing and a healthy dose of biblical encouragement along the way. Okay, so a little bit of a background of how I've developed this whole blending of great copywriting with great SEO. So I have pretty much always been a word nerd or a wordsmith at heart. Like, I have a minor in English, most of a major. I've always loved reading. I've always loved the art of storytelling and just the beauty of developing a large vocabulary. And like, a thesaurus is fun for me. A dictionary is fun for me. And spoiler alert, one of my favorite lyricists is Joel Houston, who writes a lot of Hillsong's lyrics, just because he's a master at just wordsmithing and blending lyrics together and writing. But on the flip side, like, the poetry units in college drove me up the wall, because I'm like, y'all took like 3 years to say something that could have been summed up in half a dang sentence. Like, so I've just have this natural weird combination of like wordsmith and then please cut to the chase and just tell me what you're going to tell me. I'm just that kind of like this weird blend of a person there. And like, one of my favorite copywriters that I just love to learn from, I was talking with one of my business besties about this particular copywriter, and I was showing her website, and she, my biz friend is pretty cut to the chase, like I can be, and she was like, I could not hardly read all of her copy because it was so fluffy. And if you've read any of my stuff or bought my course or listened to very many of my podcasts where I talk about copy and messaging, I do believe that there is a lot of times when we need to cut to the chase, be clear, don't take 500 words to say something that 5 words will do. But also, I also appreciate personality infused copy and poetic writing and things that have just been very intentionally crafted to sound good. And so I just have this kind of weird approach, but it works. And it works really well. Because when it comes to your website, you need to have a great blend of SEO strategy and great website copy, because you can have great SEO, you can be ranking for things and getting a ton of traffic to your website with SEO strategies and keywords and blogs and all of these different strategies. But then if you have just crap website copy, yeah, people are going to come to your website, but they're going to peace out as soon as they get there, because they're going to be like, what in the heck is this person talking about? They're either going to be confused or completely turned off, or just like run away from your business screaming because your copy is such a turnoff. Or you can have great website copy and just have perfectly crafted sentences and the right ebbs and flows, and really speak to your ideal customer and have really taken into account your market research and have a beautiful layout and all of these things. And you can have that, but if you have just poop for your SEO strategy, then either nobody is finding your website, or you're having to work way too darn hard on social media to even get them to your website. So that is why, my friends, we all need a great blend of SEO strategy and great website copy. So real quick, let me differentiate between copy and content. So typically copy, the word copy or website copy is referring to words designed to sell. So typically you have sales page copy, homepage copy, services page copy, your about page copy, and then content is generally lumped together as words designed to inform or educate. So blog content, email content, unless it's like a sales funnel, or photo content, right? So that's kind of the differentiation between the two. A lot of people use them interchangeably, but for the purpose of this podcast and just the art of blending effective copy and effective SEO, know that I am speaking specifically about sales copy, words designed to generate sales from your website. Okay, so I have 5 really simple steps, pretty darn easy to follow, that I'm going to lay out for you today. Okay, step number 1 is to know what your person is saying. In the last episode, I talked about the blending of great SEO strategy and market research, because you need both. And we cannot just have market research and then base our SEO strategy off the words that are coming out of people's mouths, because very often the words coming out of their mouths are different than the words that they are typing in to the search bar. But you do need to know, for copy purposes, for marketing purposes, for connecting with your people purposes, you need to know what they are saying. You need to know their pain points. You need to know what they want. You need to know what they're all about. You need to know what problems they want solved. And that really, in my mind, is the first step, because I can take language and I can do keyword research around that language, but if I don't have any basis to even know what people are wanting, what people are saying, what problems we're solving for people, then I have nowhere to start with my keyword research except what I think they are saying. And trust me, actually knowing what they're saying and what you think they're saying are often different. All right. So step number 1, you need to know what they are saying. And step number 2 is to get to your customers, your clients' deep why. Now, if y'all have gone through my wagon wheel why exercise that I lead you through in episode number 66, then you know how important I think it is to get to your why as a business owner. However, the second step to that, the step that we need for great copy, is I need you to get to your person's why. Like, why are they, what are they looking for? Yes, but why are they looking for it? What pain points are you solving? And it goes beyond pain points. It goes deeper and deeper and deeper into what are they looking for fulfillment in? Why do they need help here? Why are they looking to an expert? Why are they purchasing this thing instead of making this thing? Now, obviously, the more your need addresses, the more your product addresses something other than just like our basic needs of food and shelter, right? Like, then the why is going to be deeper if it's something that's more of like an intrinsic value and something that is more of like fulfills a thriving need rather than just merely a surface level surviving need. But you need to get into your customer's head and get down into their why. And this comes with great market research. This comes with great buyer psychology. And you know what? You may not have a bajillion dollars to spend on a focus group and a full-blown, like, in-depth consumer study. That's fine. Just spend some time with people and getting to know people and hearing their heart behind why they do what they do. Ask some open-ended questions, y'all. But you need to get to their why, because what that's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to position your product in such a way that speaks to those deep resonating whys, not just pain points, but deep resonating whys in a way that connects them to you as a brand and to your product. Obviously, it needs to be done truthfully. Y'all don't be lying on your sales pages and be like, Faith told me I could do it. No, I did not. I ain't never tell nobody that they could lie, okay? It needs to be truthful. It needs to be authentic. But when you can connect with somebody beyond what you do and just what they want into who they are and their deep why, then gosh, it develops such customer loyalty, such brand loyalty, and it takes you above and beyond your competitors in whatever your niche is. And then step number 3 is you have to understand the hierarchy of text importance for your on-page SEO. So one of the things that I explain to clients on a pretty regular basis is that we want our most important, heaviest hitting SEO text in H1 and some in H2 text. This is one of the main reasons why I love Showit as a website building platform, because I'm not obligated to have my H1 text at the tippy top of the page in the above the fold if I don't want to. If I absolutely cannot make that text SEO friendly, then I can have my H1 text a little bit further down the page and still be okay, versus more stringent, boxy website builders. I like Squarespace. Looking at you, Squarespace. You have to have your H1 text at the top of the page, because here's the thing. H1 text matters more than your paragraph text when it comes to SEO. Google is looking, they're scanning websites and they're trying to figure out, is this information relevant? Does it solve the problems that people are searching for answers around? Does this website give actual helpful content like it says it's going to? And the way that it does that is it gives more weight to different types of text, because it's saying, oh, if they put this in big block letters, it's probably really important, or more important at least than the disclaimers at the bottom of the page. And rightly so. You know, personally, I want to get found for Christian copywriter or SEO consultant way more than I want to get found for legals and disclaimers, which is at the very bottom of my website, right? So don't get frustrated about there being, a hierarchy of importance when it comes to your text. Like, just make it work for you. And so when you understand that different text has different hierarchy, then you can basically outline and plan your website copy accordingly. So H1 text, most important. H2, second most important. H3, third most important. Paragraph, also important, but not as important. So just keep that in mind when you're blending your copy with your SEO strategy. And fun announcement, y'all. fun announcement, new, hot off the press, dropping here for y'all today, is I am now offering VIP copy days. I've been doing full website copy packages for years now, but I'm now offering VIP days where for one full work day, plus some prep work, plus some after work, my team and I are full on in your website, in your copy, and in your SEO, so that you have my undivided workday attention in your business. And the turnaround is going to be faster. It's a little bit less expensive for you, and it allows me to fully immerse myself in your business and fully dive in. So if you are interested in booking one of those very limited VIP days, because we're not doing very many of them a month, just logistically with small children, it's not going to happen every day of the week, y'all. If you're interested in booking one of those VIP days, click the link in the description and get the forms filled out, and we'll have a quick chat to see if you're a good candidate for that, and we'll move forward. But I'm really excited to offer that, to give you guys a very quick turnaround and high quality product with great copy and great SEO for your website, because so many people just don't know how to blend both. And so it's really fun for me to take what I've learned and experimented with and what really works, and be able to offer that to you as a business owner who you probably don't want to spend, a bajillion hours learning it yourself. All right. Now, tip number 4, ready, is I want you to use your main keywords in your H1 text, your page titles, your meta description, and your photo names for each page. So remember how we talked about the hierarchy of importance in your text? This is where you take advantage of some of that. This is where you work SEO in your favor without manipulating it, right? We're not doing a bunch of sleazy, weird SEO tactic stuff. What we're doing is we're using words that are authentic to your business, that we've done keyword research with, that we figured out are attainable for you in your business, and we are using those words in all of the right places on your website. And I've just seen so many cool results just implementing these strategies. Like one of my customers, coaching clients last year, we did a coaching session. I figured out her keywords, wrote her page titles for her, and within a month, y'all, her organic traffic doubled. And she didn't even change her blogging strategy that much. We just changed her page titles, a little bit of her H1 text, and saw such a tremendous, double the traffic, y'all. That's phenomenal. We saw such a tremendous, measurable result from just this simple SEO trick. And so when you can blend, those little SEO hacks with great copy, I'm pretty sure the angels sing. It's amazing. Now, number 5, okay? Remember that market research we talked about? Tip number 5 is to use those triggering phrases, or those, oh my gosh, she gets me, she sees me, she knows where I'm coming from. We use those phrases in more visually appealing places on our homepage or on our website. We still use those phrases. We still want to connect with your client's deep why. We still want to pay attention to what we learned in market research, but we do it in places that are not as SEO heavy. They don't matter as much to SEO, I should say. So on some just sprinkled throughout your copy, I want you to take, I was going to say on graphics, but don't put your words on graphics and then upload them, because it doesn't work and it doesn't help for SEO. But take that verbiage, take the words that came out of your client's mouth and echo them back to them, because those are the phrases that are going to connect your person with you. Those are the phrases that are going to make them feel like you understand them and you really know their deep why. So if you want a couple more episodes on website copy, check out episode number 2 and episode number 10. But just a quick recap for y'all. 5 steps to blending great website copy and great SEO. Number 1, know what your people are saying. You have to do market research and you have to actually talk to people. I'm sorry if you hate talking to people. You're going to have to get over it. Okay, love you. Step number 2, get to their deep why. You need to understand more than just what they buy and their favorite order at Starbucks and what they buy at Target. You need to know their deep why. You need to know your deep why, and you need to know their deep why. Step number 3, you need to understand the hierarchy of text importance for great SEO. Step number 4, you need to use your main keywords in H1 text, page titles, meta description, and photo names. And step number 5, I want you to take advantage of that market research and use some of those triggering quote statements, some of those things where your people talked about what matters to them, why they're drawn to these things, those she gets me type statements. Use those in more visually prominent places and with more visually, with less SEO important text throughout your whole website, really. And if y'all are just ready to have your copy done, your website copy done and SEO friendly, done in a way that sounds like you and still gets found, then book a VIP copy day. Doors are just brand new, cracked open to this. And I'm so excited to take my years of experience as an SEO consultant and copywriter and be able to offer them to you in a quick turnaround, soul focus kind of way with a VIP copy day. So I pray that y'all have a great rest of your day, that you're able to take that market research and take your SEO strategy and keyword research calls and just really dive on in to not just having great SEO and not just having great copy, but blending them both together with these 5 easy steps. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.